My name is Captain Nigel Barrington, and this is my story. By the time I came to, it had been a day or so. I was still in a fog and bleeding. After stumbling around for a few hours, I was so dehydrated I had to find water. Fast. I came upon a waterfall, and I drank until I could drink no more. The sweltering jungle heat and humidity only added to my misery. Lack of food made me desperate, and I was willing to eat anything I could find, which turned out to be a bad mistake. As I scoured for food, I was swarmed by biting mosquitoes, and ants were crawling everywhere. At one point, my body was covered with leeches from head to toe, and they were relentless in their quest for my blood. As the days wore on and on, in my desperation, I scoured through the brush and rocks, trying to find some sort of sustenance. All I could find was lichen and mushrooms. I gave in to the ravaging hunger in my belly and ate them. As soon as I swallowed them, I could feel the effects straight away, and I realized it was going to be a long, long, dreadful night.
Please hang up and try again.
As I continued my quest through the rainforest, the sounds of jaguar and monkeys filled the air. I felt utterly alone. The faint smell of a campfire made me realize that I wasn't alone and there were other humans in my midst. Whilst I made my way out the bush, there appeared a man of tiny stature with a plastic face who introduced himself as Professor Lee. Hey, who are you and what's your name? What are you doing here?
My name is Professor Kim Lee. I study cryptozoology here in this jungle.
By the way, my name is Captain Nigel Barrington. What are you doing here anyway?
I've been studying the many species of animal here for many years.
How did you even get here?
I was part of the expedition here. Started out as 12 men. It is only me now, by myself here in the jungle.
Tell me everything you know about this place, Lee. I want to know every detail.
I have seen things here like no other part in the world, like this giant spider. An underground worm is the size of a car, and it's not normal. The evil demon has power to change things with his mind. And he has the figurine.
What are you fucking even going on about, mate? I don't understand what you're saying.
He has power to change things with his mind. Things not like they appear to be. He has mind control.
What do you mean? The figurine itself has power? I don't understand.
he gets his power from the ancient figurine he found here a long time ago. It gives him power that nobody else has, and evil power that demon have.
Ancient figurine. Well, where did he find it anyway?
Oh, it was buried here a long time ago by an old tribe that was killed out a long time ago by maybe the demon. I don't know.
So where's this figurine now, Lee? Do you know where it is?
Captain Barrington, you need to be aware this is a very powerful demon that is not good. You need to be aware of that.
Are there any more of these figurines? I mean, if there's one, there's got to be more.
I searched so long I cannot find it. Maybe there is. I don't know. I can't find. Maybe you can find Captain Barrington. The demon is very powerful and he maybe have it hidden. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Say your prayers. I bid you well. Say your prayers. I bid you well. Captain Barrington, do you read me, Captain? Captain Barrington, this is Professor Lee. Pick up if you hear me.
Go ahead, Lee. This is Barrington. I hear you loud and clear.
Spider! Captain Barrington, if you hear this.
After receiving Lee's transmission, the fear in his voice was unmistakable. He was in bloody trouble. But now, I was sensing eyes upon me, and the feelings of having been watched overcome my psyche, and I felt dodgy. Hang on, Lee, I'm coming. Stay put. Mayday, Mayday. This is Captain Nigel Barrington. Do you read me? Send help if you can, Dover. I hear you circling. Any hopes of rescue were soon dashed away. Mayday, mayday. This is Captain Nigel Barrington. Do you read? Who the hell is on this fucking channel? Little did I know, this was to be my first encounter with Lieutenant Rowdy Roadhouse. Hey, who are you anyway?
Boy, I can't tell you everything. I'd have to kill you. All you need to know is my name's Roadhausen, Lieutenant Roadhausen. All my friends call me Rowdy.
Roadhausen, eh?
Special ops and them. That's all you need to know. Why are you asking so many goddamn questions there? Aren't you worried about anything?
I have a friend, Professor Lee, might be in trouble. Do you know him?
Hell yes, I know Lee. I've known Lee for years. He's been around here. He's nuttier than a squirrel turd.
Roadhouse, have you seen this demon you talk about?
That thing's lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut, boy. Barrington, you need to stay clear. Trust me on that one.
What are you fucking even going on about, mate? I don't understand what you're saying.
Shit, Barrington, you're fixing to learn, boy. It gets rough over here in this jungle. Now you're asking about the demon. The cave. Do you really want to go in there, boy? Who's gonna save your ass?
Tell me everything you know about this place.
What do you want to know about a cave, Barrington? Hell, it's about 2 miles as the crow flies. I don't know if you know what that means, boy.
2 miles as the crow flies. So what you're telling me?
Tell you one thing about that cave, Barrington. It smells of high heaven. There's something foul in there, man. I'm telling you, if you need some help, call out, see if I can get some help in there to flush this booger out. Over.
I might be needing a bit of your assistance later, Lieutenant Roadhouse.
You're not that bright, are you, Brandon? But I give you that, you got some spunk. There's Roadhouse out, man.
I appreciate all the help, Roadhouse. I'll be in touch, over. Just say I wasn't dodgy. By Lieutenant Roadhouse's transmission would have been an understatement. My nerves were totally on edge. God, looks like a bit of a storm fucking brewing up just what I fucking need right about now. Adrenaline was coursing through my veins, and I was hell-bent on finding this so-called demon, once and for all. Bloody hell, that's all I fucking need. A bit of rain to go with my search for a demon in the cave. Right, demon, say your prayers. I'm coming for you. I proceeded down into the abyss. My senses were working overtime. The foul stench of death and decay overwhelmed me, and I struggled to breathe at all. Lieutenant Roadhouse had been right when he warned me, but I didn't listen.
What the fucking bloody hell is this?
Then, as I stared in utter amazement, a figure began to appear before me. Swirling clouds and a mist overwhelmed me as I gazed upon the spectacle.
Captain Nigel Barrington. is this all about?
My head instantly flooded with questions I needed answers for. But it seemed the demon had his own agenda.
Guess you're the demon, eh? What you got to say for yourself, fella? It took you long enough, Captain Barrington. Welcome to my home. Is this all we do is hide in this cave, Are you seeing things? Where's the figurine, anyway? What have you done to Professor Lee? Why worry about Professor Lee? He's sticking around. Look at you. You're a rotten bastard, aren't you?
From the vibrations I felt under my feet, I reckon they weren't no deer. Someone's experiment playing God had went cattywomp or something. Hell, I done figured if this farmer's brains were leather, he wouldn't have enough to saddle a damn June bug. I guess it's just like shooting fish in a goddamn barrel. As I headed on back to the homestead, my mind began to wander. The memories of the war and love gone wrong filled my soul with despair. Music had always seemed to lift me out of the deepest, darkest depression. I tried to escape my demons, but they always seemed to linger. Yeah. I went ahead and figured I'd just go ahead and twist one up and try to forget, as I always do. I tried to forget the past. It just kept on coming up and slapping me in the face. I figured there weren't no getting rid of these bad memories, and I just let them play out. They say PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is caused by a terrifying event that causes flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety. Well, uncontrollable thoughts about the event can really fuck you up. Well, I reckon they got that part right.
What came of you, boy?
Sometimes it's just better to let shit go and try to clear your goddamn mind.
You gotta get together, man. Get together. You gotta get it together, man. Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. All these years there in the jungle for nothing. Let's see what the fuck I can find out here.
It seemed my inner demons had got the best of me, but I needed to focus, readjust. Barrington was in danger, and I needed to warn them about the lab and Dr. Ivanov and all the shit they were trying to do. I had to log in. Passwords and such were the last thing on my mind. Little did I know that I was being tracked and watched by other parties involved.
Code. Am I supposed to be able to read all this fucking code?
Ivanov must have had his little minions tracking me, and there wasn't a goddamn thing I could do about it. I found out a long time ago about the underground base and the army of drones they had to patrol the jungle and keep the locals in line. The bunker they had made was impressive. Underground, fortified with steel and concrete. It was going to be a son of a bitch to get in. I knew at that point I was going to be busier than a one-legged cat in a sandbox. Dr. Ivanov was a brilliant man with an evil heart. His research facility housed every kind of goddamn animal you could ever think of. These animals had died at his hands and could have filled a goddamn stadium. They said his soul was filled with the blackest of hate. By this time, Ivanov was frustrated and tried to send his drones out, surveil me in the wee hours of the morning. My dogs didn't care for it too much, and I got the jump on it. I reckon they did some sort of background check on me or something. Somehow they found out my military credentials and logged it in. By this time I knew the nightmare for Barrington had just begun. They would be testing his will with their mind control experiments to see if he could adapt and adjust.
Barrett. If you can hear this, and you're still alive, boy, I want you to hang tough, man. All kinds of stuff going on here, man. They got drones, brother. They're coming after us, man. I don't know what's going on. I think they're doing tests and stuff, DNA, all kinds of stuff, brother. Just hang tight, I'll come and try to find you, man. Roadhouse out.
Why are you showing me all these fucking videos? Are you trying to get my fucking head? Who are you anyway? Guess you could say I felt like a guinea pig. I had no idea why these people were testing me and torturing me. But I did have to find out at some point.
Played a bit of mind games, huh? Alright, I'll play with you.
They continuously bombarded me with video screens and images of the figurine. I had no clue what the final outcome would be, but I had a hunch it would not be good. The whole operation seemed to be coordinated by a Dr. Ivanov person. His demeanor was not that of a pleasant chap, I must say.
Just shut him up.
Their mind games continued for hours, and I was completely knackered. All I wanted to do was sleep.
Bloody hell. A lot of videos.
Boy, I don't know what you've been thinking, but I've been watching you for months.
Once those drones caught wind of me, I knew it was only a matter of time till they came to collect the price that they had on my head. Ivanov and his minions had it out for me, and it was going to be a showdown.
Human help in neutralized.
The lab Ivanov had developed was studying pathogens and certain links between species, not to mention DNA and other stuff, other forms of biology, the genomes and how they transferred to humans, all kinds of crazy shit. Hell, they were developing vaccines for diseases that didn't even exist yet. Ivanov had heard the locals speak of tribes that had talked of a figurine that had been passed down generation to generation. Apparently had healing powers. Lowell Ivanov, he figured he could bottle this magic potion that the natives talked about with the figurine. Mind control was the name of the game. If you could control one's thoughts and concentrate on the inner self, you could transport and leave this astral plane. Or so that's what he thought. Ivanov figured he could cure people with the figurine. He was sadly mistaken.
You are such an interesting character, Captain Barrett. So glad that we have finally got to meet.
I need to know what the purpose is of all these experiments that you people are doing. DNA and whatnot. What is going on here?
You know nothing of what we are doing here. Listen, Barrett.
I suggest you mind your own business. Is there any fucking special reason yet you're doing this? Why you're torturing me? I've done you no harm. Captain Barrington, we have been watching you for a very, very long time. You and your little friend. Tell me more about Mr. Roadhouse, Captain Barrington. I would like to learn all I can. I figured it was time to fuck with Ivanov and his minions.
All you motherfuckers are sending them drones out on me. I'll come back for you. Payback's a bitch, motherfucker. You don't want to fuck with Rowdy.
Please just shut him up. Ah, shit, what have you fucking done? You bastards. Rest easy now, Captain Barrington. Rest easy. Captain Metzger was a longtime friend, brother. From the days of Vietnam and the Battle of Madrang Valley and Khe Sanh. If anyone could call in a favor, it would be him. He had connections.
They just put me in a roadhouse. You're ready over. Captain Metzger. They just put me in a roadhouse. You're ready over. Captain Metzger.
Rowdy fucking Roadhouse. Been a long time, brother. What can I do you for, man?
I got some hostiles I've been dealing with. And they're not friendly. They're all bunkered down. I might need some of your support.
Go ahead, man. I hear you.
These guys got drones and stuff. They're all around, man. They're Scott got. I mean, it's like it's like a war zone down here, brother.
Just send me the coordinates.
It's an underground base, brother. They're hunkered down good. You're gonna have to drop some big ordnance to flush them out.
I'll see what I can do for you, man. Make sure there ain't no friendlies in there. Roger.
Metzger, you didn't owe me so much money, I'd come looking for you, boy. You son of a bitch. I appreciate any help you give me. Roadhouse out.
Having Metzger in my corner gave me a little bit of hope. Now, just had to figure out how to get Barrington away from Ivanov. Ivanov had the figurine. He just couldn't figure out how to do what the natives said it would do. He was getting frustrated. About this time, he started taking it out on Barrington. Give me those reports on Barrington now. I want them on my desk. I don't understand what the hell is. I can't read what it says. What is up with the Barrington report? As if on cue, I awoke from another dreadful dream that seemed would never cease. Why do you suppose this figurine is important to you, Captain? Please explain. A small telly was situated by my cell, and Ivanov appeared. Bloody hell. What have I got myself into now? Captain Barrington, do you know anything about this figurine? Do you at all? Dr. Ivanov, I don't know what you're talking about. This figurine has the power to take you anywhere, Captain Barrington, if you know how to use it. What are you fucking going on about, Ivanov? The figurine can do what I don't understand. I don't know if you realized Professor Lee worked for us,
Something he wanted to tell you.
I have to admit, seeing Professor Lee again sort of threw me for a loop.
Captain Barrington, please be aware there are things I did not tell you about the figurine. Can transport you to where you need to be, where you want to in your mind. It's all about the mind control, Captain Barrington.
It's all about the mind control.
In your mind, in your mind, transport you to different place. In your mind, have to place in your mind. It can transport in your mind. But you must believe in the figurine and the power that it possesses. Do you understand, Captain Barrington? In your mind, Captain Barrington. In your mind,
Roadhouse, this is Barrington. Pick up if you hear me, mate. Over.
Go ahead, Barrington, I hear you.
Apparently the figurine, it's got power. Something about transporting yourself or something.
Barrington, listen to me, boy. We're gonna blow the hell out of that fucking place, so you best try to find a way out, man.
So you guys are gonna blow this place up, eh? I need to get the fuck out of here then.
You need to get the fuck out of there. And it's coming soon, man. Rest assured. Ivanov's getting what's coming to him.
This Dr. Ivanov character, he's quite a bastard. Watch yourself, mate. This ancient figurine, with its voodoo magic, seemed illogical to me. But yet, Lee and Ivanov seemed to believe in its power. The line between reality and fantasy had become quite blurred. My thoughts had wandered, and now I longed to be back in the UK with my loved ones.
different place. In your mind, have the place in your mind.
The blurry telly broadcast all of my inner feelings and parts of my life that I've totally forgotten.
Different place in your mind, have the place in your mind.
Totally bizarre montage of triumph and failures of my life appeared out of nowhere.
Go to the building to put 105
Stand by. Wildfire, we cleared on the building.
I could see the land of my birth and all the parts about it that I cherished and all the bits that I did.
Must believe in the figurine and the power that it possesses. Do you understand?
Spotting the AC 130 spooky. I knew all hell was about to be unleashed. Messenger had delivered. He delivered death from above. 2 25mm cannons, a 40mm cannon, all kinds of other shit you don't even want to shake a stick at. Ivanov had a private security force. He had put up ex-military, drug runners and such. They had no chance. I had no clue what was coming.
Here we go.
Hell, an MQ-9 Predator drone was called in to assist in the effort. Holy shit, I was happier than a goddamn tornado in a trailer park.
Wildfire, we cleared on the building.
Ivanov was toast before he even knew what hit him. His twisted logic and the evil at its core was his undoing. He couldn't grasp the power of the figurine, what the tribesmen had tried to teach him from the beginning. Luckily, Barrington wasn't collateral damage. I managed to salvage the figurine from the flames and mangled wreckage and took it back with me to England. Barrington was in a coma and was just starting to come to after a few months.
In your mind, have the peace in your mind.
Nurse, if you could just sign me up, I'll be on my way. Thank you. I'm not sure what the bloody holdup is, but I'll need to get out of here straight away. I've been here way too long already. It seemed as if my voice had fallen on deaf ears. Certainly these daft cunts knew my plight and the desperation I felt to get out of hospital. By the time I got wind of Barrington discharged himself from the hospital, he had hightailed us down to a local pub. I filled this boy's head like a jelly donut with a shit he didn't even have any concept of. I figured it was time to come clean and stop being the burr in the saddle. It weren't too hard to spot him. Throwing down pints like nobody's business. I guess he was parched after being in a coma. I don't know. I bellied up to the bar and tried to order around. I guess he heard my voice.
Bartender.
Bloody hell, I feel like I've seen a fucking ghost. What are you doing here?
They told me you left the hospital before being signed out by the nurse.
You going on there? Those cunts tried to keep me inside that fucking hospital.
Hell, I'm surprised you even recognized me.
Sit and have a pint with me, mate.
Barrington, there's some things you need to know, man. You were in a coma, brother. I work maintenance. I mean, hell.
Coma. I was in a coma. It was too late to quit now. I had to let the cat out of the bag.
Hell, man. You were in a fucking coma for 2 months at least.
Everything's pretty much a blur up to the crash. I don't remember much. He was fucking clueless. I just figured I'd just give him the goddamn figurine and be done with it. Let him do it.
Hell, after Mama, I said, fuck it. I'll move to the UK, try something different.
So, you mean to tell me you came in and talked to me while I was in the coma? Back in hospital?
Hell, I figured when you woke up, your head would be all cattywampus and you'd be wondering what the hell, where all that stuff came from.
Catty, Catty, what are you going on about?
You know, Barrington, an old friend of mine, Nam, a gentleman named Kim Lee told me, used to tell me, it's all about the mind control, man. All about the mind control. Barrington, that's not what you have it. Take it easy. Yeah, Barrington.
I bid you well.